The most disgusting kebab every. She spelled every tasted. Waste of money, thrown in the bin. The cheese was very off and made the whole thing pasty and mold-like. The wrap was like leather. Terrible snack pack and kitchen hygiene. Absolutely disgusting kebabs. Like genuinely inedible. Garlic sauce had a vomity smell to it and literally everything about it was trash. Last week you guys enjoyed Sydney's worst rated fish and chips. So I'm back with another worst rated kebabs. Before we get to the kebabs, look at this playground. This is actually a top tier playground. Some of you guys know the playground reviews that come and go. This is a Wekty approved playground. You got the colorful floors. You got the equipment that looks all brand new, nice and colorful. Swings that I'm not going to try because I don't want to get my ass wet. What else? Also, this weather makes me depressed. What's with this fucking weather in Sydney? Rain. Anyway, we're going to 3 spots. All of these spots are like 3-star. One of them is 2.9 stars. Let's go try some shitty kebabs, eh? The first spot, and before anyone's a smart ass, alright? One hand on the wheel is fine for me. I know what the fuck I'm doing. Relax. Anyway, we're going to... This place is called Yabba Dabba Kebab. It's in Winston Hill Shopping Centre. This place has 3 stars. So we're going to go get a mix. This is what we're going to do, right? We're going to do mixed kebabs everywhere. Just mixed kebab. And we're going to see if all these bad reviews about all these spots are actually true, eh?
Hi guys.
Hey, how are you, man? Can I get a mixed classic kebab?
Yeah, just one.
Just one,
How
yeah.
are you?
2 seconds. Should I do the mix that next? Just lettuce, tomato, and onion.
Yeah, just lettuce, tomato, onion, and garlic sauce. What do people say about Yabba Dabba Doo? This guy says, Jamie Matthews, I can say with complete confidence that this is the worst kebab shop in the hills, potentially even in Sydney. That's a bit harsh. They charge $18 and like some kebab shops, they've developed the unfortunate bad habit of pre-slicing the kebab meat off the roll and keeping it in the metal box. Wait, what? This guy, while he was waiting for his dog to be groomed at Susie's across the road, he went to get the kebab. This guy is telling his life story in a review. To summarize, he's saying the meat is kept in the metal tin and they charge too much, right? So metal tin meat, unfortunately, yes. We didn't get much on camera because it's in a tight nook in Winston Hill Shopping Centre and there's too many people to be incognito. It would have been too sus to film, all right? Overpriced. There was different styles of kebabs. We didn't get it, but there was a classic kebab, there was a Turkish kebab, and the prices ranged. I got the classic. The classic was 16 bucks. So overpriced. Look, everything's gone up $1 or $2 at every single place. I think this is the average price for a kebab these days anyway. Let's read some other reviews. The lady rolled my beef kebab using her bare hands. When I asked why, she shakes her head saying that's how we do it. Very unsanitary, rude, no customer service, unacceptable. They didn't roll the kebab with their bare hands. The guy was wearing gloves. That's a start. But you know, some of you like to think that hot oil equals, you know, doesn't matter, you know, even though some bacteria can survive in hot oil, by the way. That's a fact. So rude customer service? Unsanitary? No. The guys there were very friendly. They weren't rude. Good customer service. Unsanitary. The shop looked very clean. The salads were fresh. Everything looked pretty sweet. Let's try the food. It's a big kebab. It's on Lebanese bread. It's toasted. But I don't know if the bread is super fresh because look at that. Or is that just soggy? It's a bit soggy. But is the food disgusting? You have to see if the food is actually disgusting. So far, it smells like your average kebab. Your average kebab, inlaid bread, at any other typical kebab store. You know what I mean? The meat is a bit burnt. Looks like your normal kebab meat. 2-bite rule. Yeah, it comes from a tin, you can tell. It's a bit dry. Taste-wise though, it doesn't taste bad. It just tastes like your beef kebab meat from a fucking kebab shop. The bread's toasted at least, lead bread. I'll go in for a big bite because I'm a bit confident. It doesn't smell too bad. That was all lettuce and bread. The garlic sauce is fine. It doesn't taste off, which is good. The beef is a bit dry. Yeah, it comes from a tin, obviously. It's not the best. Where's the chicken? I got mixed. Where's the chicken at? I guess this is chicken. Tastes like very under-seasoned kebab shop chicken. On the plus side, even though it was toasted and has sauce on it, the tomato, the lettuce, the onion, it's actually pretty fresh. It's crunchy, it's not too soggy. The bread is a bit, it's not on the freshest side. It's like when you buy Lebanese bread in a bag, put it on the kitchen bench for like 2 days, But then you toast it. So not the freshest bread, but not the worst. Honestly, this is a normal kebab. It's a really normal kebab. Is the food disgusting? Look, the good things are the salad is fresh and the sauce isn't off. The bad, the bread is a bit old, the meat is a bit dry, and that's because, again, the metal tin stuff. But look, I know there's some of you commented in Spanion's kebab video, there's some regulation where they have to keep it in a metal tin, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. All the top rated kebab shop I've been to, they shave it fresh, it's juicy, it's nice. This, the meat is a bit dry. It is packed, the bread's toasted. Look, is it the worst kebab in Sydney and the hills? No, I don't think it is. I think that review was a bit harsh. Is it a good kebab? Not really. It's a really average kebab. It's not something that's gonna be, you know, that bad you have to just chuck it in the bin after 2 bites. You can eat it, it's just not gonna be the best experience and the best value for your money. For 16 bucks, I've done 3 kebab episodes, you can get way, way better kebabs for sure. But if you're in Winston Hill Shopping Mall, it's not the worst. It really isn't that bad. It's an average kebab. Really average kebab. Average shopping center kebab, alright? Yabba Dabba Doo Kebabs, Winston Hill Shopping Center. What do I think of your kebab? Price-wise, 2.8. Yeah, it's like kind of average priced with the kebab market. But for $16, you can get way better. So 2.8 out of 5. Presentation, I'll give it a 2.5. It wasn't the best looking kebab, let's be honest. Flavor though, I give it a 3. Super average kebab. Not terrible, just average. This store, does it deserve 3 stars? I don't know, maybe they've changed. Maybe some young guys have taken over now, I don't know. For me, the experience was fine. I think it's a 3.5 star place easily with the quality I got today. With that, Yabba Dabba Doo, you get a Wekty average. Right, so far I haven't at myself after the first kebab, luckily. The next spot we're heading to is in Castle Hill Shopping Center, Zan Kebabs. Now, this place used to be called Alibaba, then Zozan, and now Zan. I wonder why. How do I know that? The second half of my life, after Parramatta, I grew up in the hills. Castle Hill specifically. So I'm very familiar with this shopping centre and this kebab shop. A lot of complaints about this one. Let's go to Castle Hill, mate, and let's suss it out, eh? Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. What's this special?
It's a kebab or a snacks pack, but it is a bit small, but it is okay.
Okay. Can I add cheese?
Cheese is extra, $2 extra.
Okay, I'll get the special.
Snack pack or kebab?
Kebab. Can I get mixed?
Else?
Yeah, that's all. Just with cheese, and for sauce, just garlic sauce. You know how we have Coke and Coke no sugar? Now we have kebab and kebab light. Look how thin this is. What the fuck? Where's the kebab? Look how thin that is, bro. What is that? Let's just go ahead and talk about what people say about this place, right? Sandy says, wanted a regular kebab and was told by the cashier it's on special for $10 plus a free drink, which is what I got. I agree with the other comments that the kebab has barely any meat and missing half the ingredients of a regular kebab. Isaac says, would have loved to try the food. The server was too busy scratching himself to notice any customers that wanted a kebab. So look, there wasn't anyone scratching themselves, luckily for me. So scratchy service, scratch that off the list. No scratchy service. Wrong order. I mean, well, she gave me a kebab. A lot of people complain about cold meat, expired cheese, and the $10 deal. Customer service, I would say, was alright, because the lady did tell me. It's like she knew. Like when I said $10 special, she's like, oh, it's a bit small. This is the first time something like I'm scared to eat it. I need to check if the cheese is expired, but I don't want to, because expired cheese means a bad time for me. How do I even go about this? The last kebab looked somewhat average. This kebab looks like someone drove over it. What's the point of a $10 special if the special looks special? Cold meat. It came from the tin, again, metal tin meat. So you know cold meat? When you put it in the toaster and it kind of warms up, like slightly warms up. How am I even gonna dissect this, bro? I'm actually scared. Should I open it? Let's just open it, bro. Let's fucking... What is that? Bro, what is that kebab? Where's the chicken? Where's the meat? Bro, this is all salad. That cheese is a bit funk. Look, the cheese, I'm not gonna call it expired, because if it was expired, it would smell expired. Trust me, if you heat up expired cheese, oh, it's not a fun time. You can't really fuck up salad. How's the onion? Onion's fine. Got some sumac on it. The lettuce looks a bit depressor. The meat. There is one guy that complained in one of his reviews that even though his mate got the full-size kebab. I don't know, do you have, like, what's the full-size kebab? They put more meat in it for an extra $2, but even he got the same amount of meat. The meat, this one looks more processed. The meat has no taste. It's like rubber, almost. Look at, bro, what's that color, bro? It's like undercooked, if anything. Like the last place was average meat, but at least even though it was in the tin, they cooked it a bit. The chicken, yeah, dry as f, bro. Holy jeez. Look, wrong order? No, the order was right, I guess, if you want to call this the right order. Cold meat, yeah. Expired cheese, thankfully no. Thankfully no, thank God. I don't want to get cheese food poisoning. $10 special scam. There's a banh mi spot right there next to it. Or there's, right next to the kebab shop is Taste These. If you guys just watched my burger episodes, I love Taste These. Go to Taste These. Or what's this place called? Banh mi bao. How much is a banh mi? $12 as well? Go get yourself a chicken or pork banh mi. More packed than this and better than this. So $10 scam? F yeah, $10 scam, bro. I guess let's just go for a bite for the lols. Do it for the memes, you know? Let's go for the whole package. One bite. There's no flavor in this, bro. Even the garlic sauce, it's like congealed. Like, get a close-up of the garlic sauce, bro. Bro. One bite was enough for me. There's no taste. The chicken has no flavor, it's dry as hell. The beef is just rubber, like just rubber. Imagine rubber, imagine you're eating rubber. The salad, it's okay. The sauce, you can barely taste garlic, it's just congealed yogurt. All I can taste is cheese and lettuce. There's no flavor in it, bro. Like, what the f is this? You call this a kebab? I don't even know what else to say. That's it, the review is done. This place, I'm done. This was terrible. If I get sick and severe food poisoning from that sauce, this video is my evidence to the company I work for my sick days off, all right? I don't need a doctor's certificate. I'm gonna send this clip to my manager. What do I think of Zan Kebabs in Castle Hill? What used to be called Zozan, or before that Alibaba. It was all right, it was decent. It's gone to shit, man. Price, 1. For $10, not worth it. Presentation, looks like a tire, 0. Flavor, what flavor? 0. Flavor, knock knock, who's there? Not flavor. Wekty denied for sure. Holy shit. That was actually, I've done how many videos? That was the worst. Even fish and chips wasn't that bad compared to that. That was the worst experience of a food I've ever had in my life. That's shocking. Shocking. Okay, I feel kind of sick, to be honest with you, after that last kebab. That one bite. Luckily it was only one bite, not a 2-bite rule. Anyway, the final spot. Finally, I'm sick of kebabs. We're heading to Magic Kebab. I don't know what's so magic about it with 3 stars on Google, but hopefully the magic doesn't mean magic mushroom. And, you know, after this kebab, I end up on a trip home that's unexpected, and it's also fucking pissing down rain. Look at this shit. How am I going to film this review, mate? I might have to film it in the car. We'll see how we go. At Magic Kebabs, coming up next on Wekty Reviews. Hey, bro. Good, how are you? Can I get one mixed kebab?
Mixed kebab? The regular one,
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's all. Okay, Magic Kebab Hornsby. What do people say about it? Well, John David Berry says, how can you screw up a kebab so efficiently? For a drunk person, I have no idea. He was drunk too. That's a skill on its own, but this thing with all the bells and whistles was weird, dry and tasteless, even with my drunken tongue. That's a pretty hefty review. If you're drunk and a kebab doesn't taste good, man, that's a big allegation. Alright, poor kitchen hygiene. I mean, the shop was a bit old, but it didn't look dirty, it didn't smell. It was just old, just needed a bit of TLC, you know what I mean? Wasn't that bad in my opinion. This one is wrapped in foil though. All the other kebabs, they've just been chucked in the first foil, but this was wrapped in foil and double toasted, and finally, we got pita bread now. And it's hot as shit. Now, apparently the garlic sauce is vomity, tastes like vomit, and the meat is like leather. It's toasted, $13 too, so not bad on pricing. What is this, Euro shop? It's packed, is it? Is that why? Try meat a little bit. I mean, it's hot, it's fresh, double toasted. Sniff this. I don't smell vomit, which is a good sign. The meat looks like, you know, your low quality meat, beef. The problem with the meats so far has all been the same. The chicken came out of the metal tin, right? But the beef was shaved, but it was left under where it was shaved, and it's been like just sitting there. And then he put it on the grill to heat it up a bit, so it is a bit dry. This beef is similar to the Castle Hill one, but it just has flavor now. Like there's a bit of flavor in it, but it's not the best flavor. The salads looked a bit espresso. The lettuce isn't fresh. It's like one day since it was fresh kind of vibe, you know? Let's try the onion. Even the onion. You know when you eat an onion and it has that, you know, that kick to it, has a kick to it. The older an onion is, or the more it sits out in the fridge or something, the more it loses that kick. You know what I mean? Going for a bite, I guess. The garlic sauce, look, it's not vomity. It's just yogurt. Yogurt with a bit of garlic. It's too yogurty. It's not a good garlic sauce. Leathery meat. More rubbery, not leathery. I'd say more rubbery. Cold meat, kind of. The chicken is a bit warmer than the beef, but the beef is a bit cold. Obviously, you have the issue with the tins and stuff, as you know. Is it inedible? Just going for a 2-bite rule. No, it's edible. It's just the best way to describe this one. The last one was shocking. That one was borderline inedible. This one is like a tier below the one in Winston Hills, right? Give me this bread with how Winston Hills was made, and it's a decent kebab. The meat isn't the best. It's a bit dry. It's a bit meh in terms of flavor. You can tell the quality of the meat isn't the best. It's not from the best supplier. The salads are a bit old. The garlic sauce is just yogurt that's attempting to be garlic sauce. You know, it's having an identity crisis. It doesn't know if it wants to identify as garlic sauce or yogurt. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. The bread, the only good thing about this kebab is the bread. I prefer pita bread, the Lebanese bread, and this is packaged pita bread that's thrown on the toaster. So you can't really fuck it up unless it's moldy, which you shouldn't be serving moldy food. I hope no one serves moldy food. That's a big no-no. This is a sloppy, dirty like kebab you get when you're like so drunk you don't even know if you ordered a kebab or a snack pack. Someone hands you something and then you just eat it and it kind of hits because you're drunk, and this is that kebab, right? It's not inedible. It's not even average. It's just meh. The only good thing about it, it's cheap for $13, but you get what you pay for, right? 13 bucks. Again, you can get a banh mi for 10 bucks, and I'd rather a banh mi over this. All right, magic kebab. Definitely was not magical. What do I think of your kebab? Price-wise, look, I'll give it a 2.5. It was well priced, but for what I got, it wasn't the best kebab, not even a good average kebab. Presentation-wise, it was kind of the best presentation-wise. So I'll give it a 3 for the presentation. Flavor? Look, the chicken was okay. The beef was meh, low quality. The salad definitely could have been fresher. Like, come on, you can at least put fresh salad. It was pretty obvious to me that it was like a day or two old, the salads, all of them. I'm gonna give it a 2 on flavor, right? This spot, if the salad was a bit fresher and the meat was done a bit better, I'd give it a Wekty average, but it's just a smidge off a Wekty average. It's a Wekty denied for magic kebab. Could be better though, easily could be better. All right, after mentally, physically, spiritually recovering from that kebab experience. Now, last video, last worst rated, I did my favorite to the worst, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna flip that. We're gonna go from number 1 will be the worst one, in my opinion. Number 3 will be the best one, in my opinion. So starting at number 3, the best experience out of those 3 kebab shops would have to be Yabba Dabba Doo Kebabs for me. All right, it was just a really average Sydney kebab. Nothing bad with it, it was just super average. After that will be Magic Kebab, similar to Yabba Dabba Doo, super average kebab, just a bit lower quality than Yabba Dabba Doo. And then the worst one for me, which if you go back and watch the video, go look at it, was the one in Castle Hill, Zan Kebab. That was me as a person. I don't want to trash anyone's business, right? But when you give me a product that insulting, look, the best way to improve it, take that $10 special off the menu or get smaller bread, smaller pita bread, right? Pack that one and make that the $10 special. Maybe get a second quality tier supplier or a bit better supplier of your meat. And my advice to all these kebab shops from today, please just shave your meat fresh off the rotisserie. If you're worried about it getting burnt because customers aren't coming, turn down the heat till it gets peak hour. I don't know. The key thing here, you know, make sure the meat is at least hot. We're not asking for the freshest meat here. We just want hot meat. Alright, now if you know a really bad food joint, or you think you know the worst food in Sydney, comment that below. I'll see how I can fit it in. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I'm freezing right now, so click subscribe and I'll see you next week.